And hi, my name is Mr. Harris, and welcome back to Virtual RYC. And this is Mr. Wayne, the gentleman you saw playing that guitar on the blues. And so we're going to break down the blues a little bit for you guys. You know, this is really, really quick. And if you look down the lower third here, we're going to put all the chords down for you. All right. But the blues, first of all, when you think about the blues, I want everybody to know that the blues has been around for a pretty long time, but you probably didn't know that it stemmed from slavery. All right, so it was one of the things that was done. We got the little guitar on the side, and we're singing about the day of being in the cotton fields, or the master worked me too hard, or all these kind of things. But it was also not just, you know, about sad songs. Blues also brought about hope. You know, like, hey, the sun's gonna shine tomorrow if you had to work in the rain, right? Or, you know, I'm getting some new shoes this weekend. You can make the blues about anything. So we decided to write the blues about peace based on what's going on in the world today. But this 12-bar blues, right? So there's different formats of blues, but we're doing a 12-bar blues. It only has 3 chords. I said 3. It only has 3 chords in it, which is something that's really cool why people play it so often, because it's pretty simple. But what you also don't realize is that blues is the format for R&B. It's been the format for gospel. It's been the format for country. And once you start hearing these chords, you realize I hear this in everything. All right? But it's about the order. But before we get to the order, sir, we got to know how to find these chords on this guitar.
Okay, so I'm going to do this the simplest way, and we're just going to use one finger, all right? We're going to take this one finger, and we're going to count up to the 8th fret, all right? So we're just going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And at 8, we have the chord C. So we're going to play this for 4 bars, all right? So I'm going to count this out. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3. Then I'm going to switch now, go down to F. All right, F is at the 1st fret. Again, it's just the same chord. You just one finger over 2 strings. All right, this is the B and the E strings that we're striking in the right hand. And then I'm going to play that for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And in the blues, we have to, again, return to C. All right, so we're going to go back up to the 8th fret. All right, counting up to 8. Back at C. 3, 4, 4, 2 bars. All right, now I'm going to go to G. G is at the 3rd fret. All right, 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to strike G for 1 bar. 2, 3. And then I'm going to go to F. All right, which is at the 1st fret. 2, 3, then I'm going to return to C. 2, 3, and then I'm going to hit G. 2, 3, 4. All right?
Yes. And that's what we call a 12-bar blues. Now, you're going to play it, if you could, the full 12 bars. I'll count, so that way you guys know what bar we're on. And then also in the lower third here, somewhere around up in here, or maybe on this side, we're going to have the chords there for you guys to kind of go by. So, all right, so we're going to take it from the top. Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, ready, and 1,
2, 3, 4.
C.
2, 3, 4.
C.
2, 3, 4.
C. Now he goes to the F.
3, switch.
F.
2, 3,
He's going back to the C.
2, 3,
Get ready, he's going to the G this time.
2, 3,
F.
4.
He's going right back to the C on 11.
2, 3,
and back to the G. That's our 12-bar blues. Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So that's really good for those of us. If you've never, ever played guitar ever in your life, you can now pick up a guitar and play the blues in C. All right, so if you're on the front porch and Pop thinks he can play, now you can grab your guitar and play along with him. All right, so now for those of us who are a little bit more intermediate players, right? Mr. Wayne didn't play those exact chords. He played some more in-depth chords, and we'll do that in another further lesson. But he feels like he can give you guys a blues scale for those of us who are intermediates. That way you can do some of the soloing that he was doing. So how would we approach that?
Yes, what this is called is a pentatonic scale. And this one scale will fit over all 3 chords. All right, so we're going to play it. It's like it's a specific shape on the guitar, and we call it a box. All right, so I'm just going to play it, and then I'm going to explain what I just did. right? So if you can see my fingers, it's a specific shape. On the low E string, I'm playing from 8 to 11. And the rest of them are 8 to 10. So this is the shape until I get to the B string. Then it's 8 to 11. And then it returns to the E, 8 to 11. All right? Now, all of those notes will fit on all 3 of those chords.
Right. So let's just try this once. I'm going to pick up a guitar, and I'm going to play the chords, and you're going to solo. All right?
Okay.
All right, so let me, which guitar we have here that's tuned? Sound all right to you?
That's good.
All right, now those of us who know me, guitar is not my thing. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Correct.
So if I look at the 2 dots, the fret after that is going to be my 8th, right?
Exactly.
All right, so let's try the blues here, 8-bar blues, and I'll yell out the chords, and he's gonna solo over that pentatonic scale. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, F, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, well,
See, this isn't easy.
yeah, man. Well, listen, one of the things I was noticing is that sometimes I would hit it and it sounds almost muted. Am I not pressing it enough?
Yeah, that would be your left finger, right? That left finger there has to be a certain amount of pressure that you apply, all right? That's probably one of the hardest things about the guitar when you start out. And that's why we build up these exercises for your fingers to get stronger. But for now, you got to just remember to press down and press down on both strings so that we hear both strings. So we hear the entire chord.
Well, there you have it. And I guess if you play this enough, your finger will look like a rump roast. So I don't know if you guys can see that closely, but it looked like I just unplugged my finger, unwrapped my finger as a rump roast. But there you have it.
He doesn't know this, but he's going to have a big callus on his finger tomorrow.
Don't scare him away.
That's normal. That's a normal thing. It happens to beginners. But what happens
so you have calluses on yours?
After they go away. And then when it heals with your fingertip a lot harder than it was before. And you don't get them anymore.
Yeah. All right, well, listen, man, I guess there's some dedication. Like, if you're going to take this thing seriously, you're going to have to, develop your body as well. And that's anything. But there it is. All right, there's a breakdown for the blues. 12-bar blues, because there are different types of blues. But this is a 12-bar blues in the key of C. Hopefully this was helpful. Remember, once you learn this, click that link below. And there's click the link that says play along, and then you can be the guitarist. So it takes out Mr. Wayne, and you can solo. You can do the chords along with the band. Have fun with this guy. That's what it's all about, having fun. All right, see you soon.
Out.